Most older men wish they had learned this simple truth earlier. It is not a magic pill. It is not an expensive treatment. It is water. Just plain water. But the way you drink it, how much, and when, that's what makes the real difference. A top urologist once said, erectile issues are not just about hormones or age, they're about circulation, and circulation is about hydration. That statement might seem too simple to carry such power. Yet for many older men who silently suffer or feel embarrassed, this truth could have changed everything had they known it sooner. There's something deeply philosophical about how our bodies age and the subtle signs they give us. A dry mouth, tired legs, low drive, all pointing to the same silent message. You're not nourishing yourself the right way. And at the heart of that message is water. Let's face it, no man wakes up one morning at 70 years old and suddenly finds his body unrecognizable. These changes happen slowly. First, you feel a little sluggish. Then your bathroom schedule becomes unpredictable. Next, your energy fades in the evenings. Eventually, you begin noticing that things below the belt are not quite the same. The response is slower. The firmness isn't what it used to be. And you silently wonder whether it's just age or something deeper. Most men blame testosterone. Some blame stress. But very few consider their hydration. Even fewer ask themselves, am I drinking water in a way that helps my blood flow? A urologist specializing in aging men's health once conducted a study on patients over the age of 60. These men were not on medications. They had no major illnesses. Yet they all complained about a drop in sexual performance. The study began with something so basic that most of them laughed at it. He gave them instructions on when and how to drink water throughout the day. Within 2 weeks, over 70% of them reported improved function. That's right, just water. But not randomly sipped. It was structured, it was timed, and it was intentional. So what's the catch? It lies in understanding the body's real needs. You see, as men age, their blood vessels become less elastic. Blood does not flow with the same freedom it once did. Erections depend almost entirely on one thing: strong and consistent blood flow. And guess what slows it down more than almost anything else? Dehydration. Without enough water, your blood thickens. Your heart has to work harder to pump it. Your circulation becomes sluggish. And those delicate vessels that support erections suffer first. Most men over 70 are mildly dehydrated and don't even realize it. They think because they are not thirsty, they are fine. But thirst is a delayed signal. By the time you feel it, your body is already in deficit. Dehydration doesn't just show up in dry lips. It shows up in fatigue. It shows up in low stamina. It shows up in poor nighttime circulation. And yes, it shows up in the bedroom. This is where regret creeps in. Many older men look back and say, if I had only known how much water affected this part of my life, I would have paid attention earlier. Now here's the part most people get wrong. It's not just about drinking 8 glasses of water. The timing matters, the method matters. Your body processes water differently depending on when and how you consume it. For example, drinking a large amount of water all at once, especially right before bed, is a mistake. It strains your kidneys. It wakes you up to urinate. It interrupts sleep. And poor sleep further damages hormone levels and performance. The right way is gradual. You begin early. You space it out. You stay ahead of thirst. That's the habit older men never learned and deeply regret not knowing sooner. The urologist who guided his patients toward better erections through water intake taught them a routine. First thing in the morning, before coffee, drink 1 full glass of room temperature water. This rehydrates the organs after sleep. Next, within the next 2 hours, drink another full glass. By lunch, you should have consumed at least 3. Then, after lunch, another 1 or 2 glasses. Slow and steady. By evening, begin tapering. 1 small glass 2 hours before dinner. And if desired, just a few sips after dinner, but nothing heavy before bed. That method supports circulation all day without burdening the bladder at night. There is something spiritual about water. It flows, it nourishes, it sustains life. And yet, men ignore it until something goes wrong. The very thing that helps your body function at its peak is the one you forget to prioritize. That's why this lesson hits hard for many older men. They grew up believing that virility came from strength or protein or pills. Nobody told them that consistent smart hydration could transform their circulation and bring vitality back into their lives. Let's talk about what actually happens inside your body when you drink water this way. First, your blood volume improves. That means your heart doesn't have to struggle to push blood through your vessels. Second, the lining of your blood vessels stays more flexible. That helps with dilation. The ability for your vessels to expand is crucial during arousal. Third, your kidneys function better. That keeps your blood cleaner and reduces toxins that interfere with hormonal balance. Lastly, your brain functions better, and sexual desire, at its core, begins in the brain. Hydration affects everything. One elderly gentleman, age 75, shared his story. He had lost confidence, his energy was low. He avoided intimacy with his wife, not out of lack of love, but out of embarrassment. After reading a short article by a urologist, he started changing how he drank water. Within 3 weeks, he noticed better energy in the afternoon. His sleep improved, he felt less tension. And for the first time in nearly a year, he approached his wife without fear. Not because he became 20 again, but because he felt alive again. His story is not rare. Thousands of older men have quietly discovered that with a few conscious changes, life becomes vibrant again. This topic may sound small, but the emotional weight behind it is massive. When a man loses confidence in his body, it affects every part of his identity. He becomes quieter, he withdraws, he avoids touch. And yet the solution may be sitting right there at the kitchen table in a clear glass. Not all problems require pharmaceuticals. Some just need awareness and consistency. The regret many older men feel isn't about aging itself. It's about not understanding their body's signals in time. It's about dismissing something so ordinary, like water, when it held the key to something they value deeply. Drinking water the right way isn't just a strategy. It's a mindset shift. It's about honoring your body as it ages. It's about refusing to believe that decline is the only option. It's about seeing hydration not as a task but as a source of strength. And once you make that shift, something powerful happens. You start to listen to your body again. You begin to respect its needs. You stop pushing through fatigue and start nourishing yourself. That alone can restore parts of your vitality you thought were long gone. Now let's address a common question. Does drinking more water really fix erectile issues? The honest answer is not by itself, but it creates the foundation. It removes one of the biggest barriers to blood flow. It improves overall organ function. It allows the body to respond better to other interventions if needed. And most importantly, it gives men back a sense of control. That's what most older men crave more than anything. The feeling that they can still shape their health and their future. Another man, aged 72, had tried everything. Supplements, medications, special diets. Nothing worked consistently. His urologist finally asked about water intake. He admitted he drank less than 4 glasses a day, always with meals, hardly ever in between. That was the turning point. He began tracking his water, not obsessively, but consciously. Within 1 month, his blood pressure stabilized, his morning stiffness returned, his mood lifted, all from paying attention to what he had ignored for decades. What makes this advice so profound is its simplicity. You don't need money, you don't need technology. You just need discipline. You need a bottle or a cup and a little bit of awareness. And yet, because it's so simple, many dismiss it. That's why the regret comes later. After the discomfort, after the disconnection, after the confidence fades. Older men often say, "Why didn't anyone tell me this before?" The truth is, they were told, but not in a way that felt urgent, not in a way that explained the link between water and manhood. That's what this script is here to change. So, here's a practical takeaway. Tomorrow morning, before anything else, drink a full glass of water. No coffee, no tea, just water. Then continue throughout the day. 1 glass every 2 hours. Stop large amounts by 6 in the evening. Sip lightly if needed before bed. Do this not just once, but for 30 days. Observe, pay attention, feel the difference. This is your body trying to thank you. This is your circulation reviving. This is your confidence returning. And when it does, remember, it wasn't some miracle cure. It was you, choosing to do something different, choosing to respect your body in a way most men forget to. The most heartbreaking thing about aging isn't the wrinkles or the grey hair. It's the feeling of powerlessness. But knowledge restores power. The right actions restore pride. And something as small as how you drink water can restore what age tries to take away. Men who learn this early age with more grace. Men who ignore it often look back and say, "I wish I knew this sooner." But the beauty is, it's never too late. As long as you are alive, you can still begin. You can still change how you nourish your body. You can still reclaim a part of yourself that seemed lost. In the end, this isn't just about better erections. It's about better living. It's about waking up with energy. It's about going to bed with peace. It's about being present with the one you love. And most of all, it's about living without regret. The water is there. The choice is yours. Drink wisely. Live fully.